Great, great. We have another question too. This one is around children, and it's clear children are stressed, and in this case, people may be reluctant to give any type of medication or supplement to a younger child. So, what would you recommend actually as far as stress reduction and mitigation in young children?
I mean, these again, I think these are very, very difficult times. I'm actually thinking, I've been talking to some colleagues of mine who are experts in parenting, and parenting is hard as it is in general. And now, many of us who, are lucky to be working from home, have our kids at home. And whether they are 2 or they're 7 or they're 15 or they're in college and came back for also indefinite amount of time, right? Summer, fall, etc. It's really stressful, and it's a big adjustment period. So, there's never a one-size-fits-all with mental health, and let alone with parenting. But I think one of the things that we can all use the most right now, and that would be my starting point, would be to help. Well, there's actually 2 things. They're related, but number one is to give your children more structure. So whether they are, I have toddlers, so whether it's sort of trying to get them to understand, TV time versus play time, versus eating time, to whether you have a teenager that you're helping structure, the way they're studying for school, or, a college age student who again is having a hard time adjusting to the new routine. I think there's a lot of traction you can get in giving kids more structure, because structure makes things predictable. And when things are predictable, we all feel less anxious. So it's going to make your children feel less anxious. It's going to make you feel less anxious to have some sense of structure. Obviously, there's no point in being rigid, right? Because if you're very rigid about the structure, that backfires. And there's great value in being collaborative, right? So it's not about you telling them you're doing this and that, but it's not having a conversation. Even with my toddlers, right, I try, arguably not very successfully, to sort of have it be more of a back and forth as to this is playtime, this is TV time, this is eating time. So structure, conversation, sort of making it a back and forth can be very helpful, regardless of how old your kid is.